Today I want to cover some useful hotkeys for Windows 10. I'll go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to cover is virtual desktops. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation where you have a lot of windows open or you're working on a particular project and you got a train of thought going and you just kind of want to leave your desktop alone so you don't clutter it up any more than it already is. Say you got everything laid out the way you want it, for example. But you want to do a little bit of work on something new. So what you can do is you press the Windows key and the Control key and then D, and it'll create a new desktop for you. Windows Control D. And this is a completely new desktop, and here you can open other projects and work on them. Open up a new browser. And you can start a completely separate project over here. And the way you can switch back and forth between these desktops is you hold the Windows key, the Control key, and use the left and right arrow keys to move between them. Here's my original desktop. Here's my new desktop. So that's left and right arrow to move between them. And you can open up more than one virtual desktop. If I do Windows Control D again, it'll create another one. And I can open up other stuff in there. We'll just open up Adobe just as an example. We have a third virtual desktop with a PDF file open. And I can just move between the different desktops by Windows Control and the left and right arrows. So that way you can keep your different work projects organized and separated into their own desktops. Now if you're done with a desktop, you can hold Windows Control and press F4. And what it will do is it will close that desktop and then move the application to the next desktop over. So I've closed both my open virtual desktops and all my applications are now in one window. So I just close the ones I don't need. Close Brave. Close Acrobat. And we'll leave OpenOffice and my file manager open. Now if you want to switch between applications, if you press the Control-Alt-Tab keys, it's Control and Alt and then Tab, it'll show you all the current applications that are open and you can just pick the one you want. Click your mouse button, it'll bring it forward. Let me open up another virtual desktop just for this demonstration. And we'll open up Brave in this one. And let's go back, use Windows Control and left arrow, go back to my primary desktop. Now if you want to see all the open applications as well as the open virtual desktops, you hold the Windows key and then press Tab. It will show you all the open virtual desktops you have as well as all the open applications in the current desktop. If I switch to this one, it'll bring me to that one. Windows Tab again, it shows me all the open virtual desktops, including the applications that are open in the current virtual desktop. From here I can close these applications too. If I want to close Brave, I can just click that. Now it's closed. Click this to switch to virtual desktop number 2, and you can see there's nothing here. Now that I'm done here, I'm going to hold down the Windows Control and press F4 to close that desktop. It'll bring me back to my primary desktop. And this one has existed since the beginning of Windows, and that's holding down the Alt key and pressing Tab will allow you to shift between applications. If I want to go to Edge, I'll just press the Tab key until Edge is selected, let go, and it'll bring Edge forward. Now, the File Manager is a often used tool. If you want a quick keyboard access to that, just hold down the Windows key and press E, and it'll bring up the File Manager so you can navigate your file system. If there's something in particular you want to look at, like I had discussed this before in the magnifier video, hold down the Windows key and press plus, and it'll zoom in on the mouse cursor. Minus will zoom out. move the mouse cursor somewhere else. So that's a handy way to zoom in on options. Now keep in mind, when you first press it, it will first open the magnifier application. So as soon as you start pressing it again, then you can start zooming in. Now if there's something you want to look at, we'll just grab this one. And you want to take a screenshot of this setup. For example, you want all this information here saved as an image. Hold down the Windows key and press the print screen key, which is usually on the upper right hand side of your keyboard. And when you see the screen dim like that, that means it saves it automatically to your pictures folder. So hold down Windows and press E. And then over here I'm going to go to pictures, and then right here, there's a screenshots folder, and that's where Windows puts these screenshots, and you can open that up and look at it, and you have a screenshot saved automatically that you can view later. If you want to open your Action Center, hold down the Windows key and press A, and it'll open the Action Center where you can make quick changes to certain settings right here in the Action Center, as well as look at notifications. If you want quick access to Windows settings, hold down the Windows key and press I, and that will open the Windows settings panel, and you can get access to all your settings from here. If you want to lock your screen, hold down the Windows key and press L, and Windows will lock your screen for you. Make sure you have a password set, and make sure that password is remembered. If you don't have a password, then someone can just log into your account. If you forget your password, then you won't be able to log into your account, so make sure you do that. Those are some handy hotkeys you can use to access Windows functions. That's it for this video. Give it a thumbs up if it helped you out. Click subscribe if you want to see more. Also, make sure you check out the website www.the-nerdcave.com and tell your friends about me. I'd love to hear from them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.